Ever wonder how to make a kitchen feel both refined and soul-warming at the same time? Ralph Lauren's Rustic Woods aesthetic holds the secret. Rich oak, heritage brass, and lighting that makes everything glow. Today we're exploring 14 kitchens that prove elegance doesn't have to feel cold or untouchable. Morning light spills across reclaimed oak cabinets, catching every groove, and not like a story waiting to be told. Those heritage brass handles feel cool under your fingers, worn smooth by imagined years of use. Limestone underfoot stays naturally cool even as sunlight warms the butcher block island, where you'd lean with coffee in hand, admiring how copper pots glow on open shelves. It's the kind of kitchen that makes you want to bake bread just to fill it with warmth. There's something quietly elegant about a galley kitchen done right, especially when mahogany wraps you in richness and those cognac leather pulls add an equestrian touch. Honey oak floors stretch the space visually, while marble counters catch soft light filtering through linen shades. Glass front cabinets show off your grandmother's china, and those brass library sconces flanking the farmhouse sink feel like they've always been there, lighting countless evening cleanups and early morning tea rituals. That hand-carved wood hood becomes the heart of everything, flanked by antiqued brass lanterns that cast the most beautiful shadows at dusk. Sage-washed oak cabinets feel organic and lived in, not trying too hard, just right. Soapstone counters develop character with every meal prepped, every hot pan set down. Sunlight pours through high windows, making copper cookware on open shelves gleam like treasure. You'd perch on that leather stool with a glass of wine, watching dinner simmer, feeling utterly content. Cherry and white oak shouldn't work together, but here they do, unified by those consistent heritage brass touches everywhere you look. Irregular limestone tiles underfoot feel like walking through a European farmhouse, sun-warmed and timeless. Hand-glazed terracotta behind the range adds earthy soul, while that reclaimed beam floating shelf holds your favorite copper molds and grandmother's recipe books. Butcher block shows its rich grain proudly, ready for decades more of chopping, rolling, and gathering around for impromptu conversations. The U-shape wraps around you like a hug, with rift-sawn oak showing off its vertical grain in that subtle, sophisticated way. Travertine floors and warm beige brighten everything without losing the earthy warmth oak brings. White marble feels crisp against all that wood, the brass gooseneck faucet arcing gracefully over the sink. Those Windsor chairs tucked under the breakfast counter look like they've hosted 1,000 morning papers and weekend brunches, and you can almost smell the coffee brewing already. Whitewashed oak keeps the wood's soul but lets in so much light, those brass cup pulls catching sunshine like little jewels. Natural oak floors run, uninterrupted toward French doors opening to gardens you'd actually want to tend. Honed Carrara stays cool and luminous, paired with unlacquered brass that'll patina beautifully as years pass. That reclaimed pine farmhouse table serves as island, surrounded by leather chairs with brass nail heads. It's where homework happens, where friends gather, where life unfolds around flour-dusted surfaces. Horizontal shiplap wrapping the walls creates rhythm and movement, stained that perfect warm gray-brown that feels neither too rustic nor too refined. Antique brick floors add immediate history and texture, their red tones warming everything above. Soapstone and brass bridge faucets speak to timeless utility, while exposed oak joists overhead anchor the space architecturally. Those brass and milk glass domes cast the gentlest light come evening, and barnwood shelves display ironstone like museum pieces you actually use daily. That island commands attention with its turned legs and thick walnut top, heritage brass towel bars adding functional beauty. Espresso-stained perimeter cabinets create depth and drama, making the island's lighter wood pop even more. Cream limestone reflects skylight's sunshine beautifully, while marble backsplash with gold veining ties everything to those brass accents. Industrial pendants hang at different heights like sculptural elements, and you'd stand there plating dinner, feeling like a chef in your own thoughtfully designed restaurant kitchen. Wire-brushed oak texture begs to be touched, every grain line emphasized and celebrated, with oversized brass knobs and leather-wrapped pulls adding tactile luxury. Natural oak floors echo that same warmth while concrete counters bring unexpected modern edge. It's tradition meeting contemporary in the best way. Unlacquered brass fixtures complement rather than match perfectly, and floating shelves hold leather recipe books that smell like vanilla and age. That vintage Persian runner underfoot adds a pop of color nobody expected, but everybody loves. Playing with painted putty lowers and natural wood uppers creates visual interest without feeling disjointed, all connected through antique brass hardware. Large terracotta tiles bring instant European charm, sun-warmed and earthy under your bare feet. Butcher block island and marble perimeter give you best of both worlds functionality, while brass faucets tie it all together. Copper cookware gleams on oak-framed shelves, and those leather brass bar stools are where kids do homework while you prep dinner, talking about their day. Quarter-sawn oak's ray fleck patterns catch light differently throughout the day, creating subtle shimmer and depth. Those substantial brass spin pulls with visible screws show honest craftsmanship, nothing hidden or apologized for. Warm charcoal slate grounds everything, while soapstone counters promise to darken beautifully with oil and use. Oak beams overhead create architectural rhythm, and brass lanterns with leather counter stools finish the mission-influenced look. It's arts and crafts sensibility translated for modern cooking and living. Architectural panel details on oak cabinets and islands suggest manor house refinement without stuffiness, heritage brass escutcheons, and levers adding formal grace. Irregular limestone ashlar feels centuries old underfoot, naturally cool and textured. Warm white marble stays luminous, while brass fixtures with porcelain cross handles nod to vintage bathhouses and European estates. That plate rack displaying ironstone becomes art in itself, and leather stools with woven baskets soften all the structure with organic, lived-in warmth that welcomes rather than intimidates. Massive reclaimed beams overhead establish immediate rustic credentials, their weathered texture and saw marks telling stories. Lighter oak cabinets below keep things bright, while heritage brass adds warmth throughout. Concrete counters with integral drain boards marry modern function to timeless material, softened by unlacquered brass that'll age gracefully. Open shelving from the same reclaimed oak maintains material honesty, displaying copper pots like the functional art they are. Industrial cage pendants and woven leather stools complete this material-driven space that honors craft and utility equally. Cerused oak finish with white-filled grain creates subtle texture that's sophisticated and tactile, those hammered brass pulls adding artisanal character. Herringbone brick in light buff adds geometric visual interest underfoot, sun-warmed and inviting. Marble surfaces stay luminous and clean, while brass fixtures with cross handles anchor tradition. Rustic floating shelves hold brass candlesticks and earthenware like curated collections, and leather-wrapped stools with woven pendants bring organic softness. It's refined without being precious, textured without being busy, warm without being heavy, just right. These kitchens remind us that true luxury isn't about perfection. It's about warmth, honest materials, and spaces that age beautifully alongside us. Whether it's the patina on brass fixtures or the grain in reclaimed oak, every detail invites you to slow down, cook something delicious, and savor the everyday moments that matter most.